first things first, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
Just out here outside, a bit of an overcast day in Reigate, so hopefully the rain doesn't start just as we get going. But yeah, just reflecting then on Tuesday evening. In the end, a bit of a disappointing result, but a good performance.
Yeah, disappointing result. Good game. I watched National League game last night, Sutton and Bournemouth, and there'd be nothing in the two games, nothing in it at all. Good standard game. Could have been 2-3 up really in half an hour. Really dominant first half an hour. Sort of turning point when you watch it back is Folks getting injured. We now know that he is out for a month. He was really struggling. He was a key part of our game plan. We were using him to bounce back out and play, but the minute he got injured we couldn't pass back to him, so it did change things quite a lot on the night for us. Look, credit to Hornchurch for staying in the game. I think in hindsight I wouldn't have gone to a back three. I think when you watch it back you're sort of thinking, do you know what, it's a game we should have been out of sight in, based on hitting the post, one off the line, crossbar. Hornchurch started to dig in. We tired a little bit. We should have kept our +1 at the back probably, and maybe thought a point in that scenario would have been good. But listen, you live and learn, and we've certainly made decisions like that before that have paid off. But yeah, we went to a back three. We allowed them on our back line, and turnover. We was -1, and they got a goal. They had 3 shots in the entire game. We had 60% possession. I think treble their shots, and so it was a good performance, bar the result. That's what I'd say. And still a team that was littered with illness. Alfie was on the bench, and other players were playing that weren't well as well. So wish we'd sort of maybe just sat tight, accepted the point, given we hadn't, taken advantage of that first half dominance. But congrats to Daryl's team, having a good start. We looked to move forward really. We was, tough period with players available, and illness in the camp, really tough. That is the bottom line. But that's where we are, mate. We move forward. It's the games come thick and fast, and we move forward. Got to be right behind the boys.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned Folks' injury there. He joins a growing list, unfortunately, of injured players, which has been compounded by the illness as well. Is there anyone that we might see back on Saturday? Could we see Alfie back in the starting lineup as well?
Well, they're all ill, really, to be honest. So there might be players playing. I mean, I was really appalled with some of the comments about Jason. They want to talk to me about footballers, these fans. I don't want supporters at the club that don't get behind their team. We're not that club. Support a different club. It's one thing having an opinion on football, that's why we all love it. It's another thing being on social media slagging off a striker that's done more for the club than any other striker. That's abhorrent for me, I think, and that is everything that we aren't as a club. So get a new club if you're one of those people. I saw it the other week as well. I saw people the other week having a moan about Denon. The game before, he went and scored and assisted a goal off the back of the 3 games before that, when he'd literally put about 15 balls in the box that the strikers hadn't capitalised on, and then he got supporters going, "Oh, this Denon Lewis." It's not the way the club is. Get a new club. Be one of them idiots at one of these other clubs where you can't do right for wrong as a player, and then you sort of look at the crowd. This club's got, luckily, the huge amount of its fan base at this club. Get the club, understand it, understand how we're loyal to players, thick and thin. The minute we start picking on individuals is the minute we become that next shit club, and we're not entitled. The fans need to get a grip, right? I'm only talking a few individuals. The majority of our fans are incredible, but the fans need to get a grip. We're not entitled. We're a hybrid team in a difficult league full of professional clubs, and we're not entitled to win every single game of football, right? But as it goes, we don't do a bad job, right? Last year, 3 points off the title, despite all our challenges. We've had the highs of football that no one thought they'd ever see in Dorking, with where we come from. And then what comes with that is entitlement. And You know, when you see people, I don't give a shit about myself. I've got big shoulders, but when you see people talking about players, you know, that particular individual, Jason, has played every single game. He was ill. He's 36 years old. Alfie was poorly. We had to play whoever was the less ill of the two, and he played as a lone striker on a Tuesday night off the back of 90 minutes at Bath, right? And you know, and then you've got idiots that want to voice opinions. They need to get to fuck, mate, to be quite honest, and go somewhere else. I don't want them. The club don't want them. That's where we are. We're not entitled as a club. We're not entitled. Yes, we're always confident. Yes, we talk about winning. That doesn't change. Yes, we want to win, right? But we are not going to become one of them clubs, and all they do is get online and start having a moan up about players. It won't happen. Won't happen here. So that's my rant on that one. That's where it is.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not us at all. But we're back in front of the supporters on Saturday. One of the League New boys, Tottenham, coming down. Are you looking forward to that one?
Yeah, I mean, I am, because I've got a lot of time for clubs that have come through the league. So, you know, they're one of them clubs you have one eye on. A bit like the other lads. I'm trying to think who they are. Farnham. You know, they come through the divisions. They come from step 6 and they've done excellently. And I know what it takes. And I know they'll be coming to Dorking, and because I've been in their position where we're going to clubs and we're like, blimey, you know, I never thought we'd be playing Dorking away. We've been there thinking, oh, blimey, didn't think we'd be playing Wrexham away. And so I know what that feels like. And yeah, they're a good side. They complement the league. They've had a good start. They're ambitious. And yeah, looking forward to welcoming them. They seem a nice club. Never know, might not be, but they seem a nice bunch. Media team, and you know, there's a few boys down there, Scotty Rendell and that are good lads, and the likes. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, looking forward to it. I think they're a good side. This league is very competitive this year, even more so than last year probably. I think Tottenham will be one of the sides this year that, due to the nature of the type of player they sign, due purely as well to their winning culture, I think they'll be relentless in their pursuit of success again. And with 7 spaces to aim for, promotional playoffs, it's quite an incentive. One of the best things in the football pyramid is the extension of them playoffs, you know. So yeah, Tottenham will be a tough fixture. We're looking to get a win Saturday. We've been good at home. We've got quite a bit of prowess at home. We're getting boys slowly coming back, but obviously that'll take effect more so after Saturday. Currently, we don't have a goalie, so I don't know if Terry Dunn, who's one of the ultras, I know he's 60, but at the moment we need to probably sign him on. We don't have a keeper, so that's our latest challenge, on top of the other ones of illness and all the rest of it. But that's just how it is, mate. That's football, and we're going to keep working hard towards delivering some continuity and good performances. Unfortunately, when I've been in the stand with the fans, the support the lads have had off the back of defeats has been amazing. If we get beat 1-0 against a team that's won all their matches, no one can handle it. No one can take it. And I kind of, in a weird way, I don't want to change that. I think there's a difference between thinking, well, Dorking Wanderers have to win, and acting entitled, and that's the bit I'm referring to. So yeah, we've got challenges Saturday, no keeper, playing a good side, illness in the camp, but we'll give it our all as always, and we're expecting a big crowd for non-league day, or international, not long, but international day, and I'm back in the dugout at Meadowbank as well, so that'll be entertaining.
Yeah, and as you say, it's international break at the moment, so we've actually got this offer on for Premier League season ticket holders, EFL season ticket holders. If you show your season ticket at the gate, and you get it for £10.
So season tickets are getting for £10 of any
right.
professional club essentially.
And
Premier
we've
League,
got the
EFL.
England game on at the in the fan
And
zone.
England's
afterwards.
on, is it afterwards, yeah?
Yeah, in the fan zone.
Just in case anyone wants to drop off, get an early night.
Brilliant. So
Andorra.
hopefully you see a lot of people down there on Saturday. And good luck, Mark.
Yeah, sure, mate. We want to just build on. We want to just slowly build a team that we can recognise. That's where we are. It's not been a level playing field for us really, at the moment. But we are fortunate. We have good players in our building, so we're never far off competing. And the other night was an all right performance. So yeah, we need to just build on that a bit, and we'll see the return of Louis Annesley finally. Return? It's not a return, is it? He played a pre-season game. We'll see Louis back. He's walking past me on Saturday. He looked sharp in training.
Great.
And that's a massive positive. One of our flagship signings, if not the flagship signing of the summer, which is great. So we look forward to him being part of it as well, and look forward to seeing all the fans.
Brilliant. Thanks, Mark.
Cheers, mate.
See you soon.